Hello everyone, this is Princess here, and welcome back to the JP Infiltration Report video. So we're going to be taking a look at the content that's coming for April of 2021. So first off, we have the Divine World of Illusions for Shiva. So this begins on March 31st, which already passed. So the next character to get their LD and burst is going to be Jecht. Arden is also getting his burst plus at this time, Jecht as well. Divine Synergy includes Seymour, Jecht, Lillicet, Arciella, Arden, and Jack. I combined Jack and Jecht's names. Sorry about that. New 7-star armor is for Rydia, Gilgamesh, Realm, Irvine, Jecht, Fran, and Papalamo, and Jecht's 7-star armor can be realized. Then we have a FEOD Transcendence support campaign. This begins from March 31st up to April 30th. And there is going to be 3 banners with a first free draw along with gem rewards for concurrent perfect clears in FEOD Transcendence. So if you've already completed Transcendence, then you still get the rewards. In addition, they also mentioned that Transcendence Stage 6 will be released in mid-April. Then we have a DFFOO murative support campaign. This also starts on March 31st. And it says that 5,000 gems can be earned depending on the total amount of DFFOO content distributed on murative during this campaign. I don't know what murative is, but if I had to guess, it's probably something where, similar to like the Twitter campaigns, where if a post gets a certain amount of likes and retweets, then we get rewarded with gems. So I'm assuming this is what it's supposed to be with murative. I think that's the same case anyway. It could be something completely different though. Then we have the next Intertwined Wills event, and this one features Kane, which I'm pretty excited about. This will release in late April, and it talks about his relationship with Theodore. Now, they don't mention that he's getting an LD in this, which I'm a little nervous about, but I'm kind of hoping that he does get an LD because it has been so long since I have used Kane, and I really, really just want to use him and have fun with him again. Then we have our April Lost chapter this time around. We're only getting one this month, and I'm assuming it's because we have the Intertwined Wills with Kane. So our Lost chapter this month is just going to be Kadaj from Advent Children. It hasn't been specified as to who is getting an LD yet on his banner. It's either Maria or Alice. Moving on to the producer notes. So starting with character reworks. So Jecht and Arden get a rework on March 31st. Shadow gets a rework on April 9th. Lena gets a rework on April 13th. It was also mentioned that she's getting an LD in the Ope EX report. A new burst character and a returning burst character will get a rework on April 16th, and then Ida on April 26th. Next we have something called equipment selling. So how this works is any equipment that is earned from a draw can now be automatically sold, depending on the rarity selected. There is also an auto sell button in the works, which sells up to 50 equipment at once and will be released towards the end of April, which is convenient. Lastly, we have some in-battle info here. So a more detailed info will be displayed when you tap and hold onto an ally or an enemy. This will be added towards the end of June as a UI, and it needs to be adjusted due to the large amount of info to be displayed. I'm not sure what that last part meant, but another thing that they've added, which I'm really happy about, is you can now change the settings to either show the passives or just not have them there at all. Same thing applies with like the buffs and debuffs. We got this in global like way earlier, but I'm finally glad that JP got this now because honestly, whenever you're doing Lufenia content or just any sort of content in general, the little passives were always in the way, or the Star Wars credits, as QE would call it. So now we can finally take them off, which is really nice. Lastly, we have our monthly gifts. So we have 7,000 gems, 5 armor tokens, 20 tickets, and 1 power stone, and these will be from March 31st through April 7th. So not a whole lot of I don't want to say like it's not a whole lot of content, but like in terms of character events or like story chapters, we don't have that this month. Hopefully we get it in May though. So anyway, that covers up everything for Opera Omnia JP, everything that we're getting in April. So thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you are excited for this month, and I will see you all next time.